Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Aquarius, this is going to be your weekly reading for January 15th to the 21st. This will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. So cross watcher, if you're joining the channel today, welcome as well. Discern the messages, you know the drill. I just want to say thank you quickly for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. You guys have been so supportive of the channel and what I do, and I want to thank you for that. So, oh, well, that's interesting. Hold on, we got some cards that are backwards here. All right, let's jump in and see what's happening for you guys. Spirit says this is your month, Aquarius, and it is. We're getting ready to move into your birthday season before long. Wait, cat is always in the way. Quit it. Stop. No more. He's yanking on the tablecloth. Okay, but yeah, Spirit is saying that this is your month to start to set a new trend for your life and the direction that you want it to go, Aquarius. So we're going to see what comes out with the cards. All right, Spirit, for Aquarius, strength and confidence. I've seen this card quite a bit, the strength card today, and it's funny. I've said this to you guys before. The way that vision, the way the cards come out in the order in which I do the readings, there tends to be a linkage, we'll call it, between the signs as they come out as to which ones I'm doing next based upon the cards that I have with all of the signs on them. So I think that it's extremely interesting how I did the earth and water signs yesterday, and now looking at air and fire today, how similar these readings are coming out, the cards that are repeating themselves despite how much I shuffle. But confidence and strength, and that's what I mean. With Spirit saying you're getting ready to build a life that is all for you, Aquarius. I know you guys had some challenges last year dealing with different people, some strange situations, some deception, things like that. But I really do feel like Spirit said you're taking a time out from that, and I agree. Love, and that's been a challenge for you guys too, is learning how to come out of that ethereal realm, if that's what you want to call it, and stepping into that space of love. And it's like, but it's about loving yourself and enjoying yourself. 10 and 44 is an 8, so it's like it reminds me of the Grinch. Like, his heart was so small, and then at the end his heart was so big, right? So it's kind of like that vibe, that where you probably kind of caged up that energy, tucked it away, got a little fearful even of how you were connecting to the outside world around you. All of a sudden there's an expansion, and I really do feel like around your solar return, Aquarius, you're going to start to really truly dig into that expansion of understanding that it's okay to come out and play. It's safe for you to enjoy life again. So if you guys have found yourself sheltered and not like hibernating, and I don't think a lot of people did that at the beginning of this year, it's been a little weird, right? You're starting to slowly break out of that shell that you've been in and starting to expand yourself. To me, though, too, they're giving attention to the two hearts on here. I'm going to show this to you. So there's one that's pretty bright and out there. There's another one that is pretty dark. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. And to me, it's kind of like there's still wounds that you're kind of tucking away. Yes, you're expanding yourself. You're trying to feel. You're trying to Spirit is saying emancipate yourself from the fear of the pain that kind of still is lingering there from these past experiences. But you're alchemizing, trying to alchemize that, but make sure that you're not, you don't want to dwell on the hurt, the pain, the regrets, that 5 of Cups kind of energy, but also knowing that as you start to spread your wings and expand, Aquarius, it's also creating space for you to help to heal those parts that maybe you're not quite ready to look at or not quite ready to adjust accordingly to, okay? So it's like through this expansion of a more open-hearted, light-hearted energy, I do think that some of those things are going to begin to come to the surface for you, and it is going to be something that you're going to need to address. Is it this week? No, I really don't think so. But they're just saying, like, you cannot, you can move on, right? It's like forgive and forget, but those aspects are still there, and they're going to have to be addressed at some point. Ortheomancy, omen. That's interesting. Aquarius, I can't help but feel, right? Good luck. You're waiting. some of you could be traveling. Let's go with this first off. Some of you could be traveling, getting ready to go new places, have new experiences as well. Good luck is on your side here, the black cat. I feel like if you're traveling, and I see a lot of that for you guys, I think, if I remember right, like you're traveling, going places, doing things. But I also feel like wherever you felt you were in a space of lack, good luck is now kind of becoming a harbinger of hope for you, that things are going to shift and change into a positive direction. So it's kind of like look for the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities as you start to feel and see things shifting in your world. It's a visionary, which there you are, Aquarius, right? A visionary aspect to what else is out there for you, what else it is that you want to spread your wings and fly into. And I think that with this heart space opening, Spirit is saying you guys could be making plans. And I think I said that last week, you guys could be making travel plans, if I remember. I have a hard time remembering. They're not my readings, they're for you guys. But it's like through this expansion, they kind of threw me off there with where I was going. Through this emotional openness that you're starting to feel about certain things, it's also creating this confidence within you to feel comfortable enough to take on those levels of expansion as they come in. Okay, so it's becoming clearer to you what you are desiring, and getting ready to kind of unlock that potential that lives within you. So play, be playful, be lighthearted in your approach, enjoy life to the fullest. And I really feel like this week a lot of your thoughts are really surrounding that energy at this time. So, you know, feel it, play with it, enjoy it, love the idea. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, again, where you felt that you were lacking, things are turning around. It is a much more, like, I feel like you found your bearings again. And that King of Pentacles, right, he's very, very secure. He's very well-rounded. He's, and what I like about the Pentacles is they're not necessarily stern like you would see with the King of Swords. It's just a confidence. It's a confidence that he knows that in the tangible world, he is okay. And it's like once you find that footing of, I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm okay, that loving aspect, again, twice here, love, and then the Ace of Cups. There's new potential for whether it's romantic news cycles that are going to roll in for you, or just to feel unity, Spirit is saying, as you are a part of something, for something that's going to be good for not just you, but for others. But it lights you up, it inspires you to do more. But Spirit is saying, don't get carried away right off the bat, because it's kind of like you're getting your legs again. Yes, you're stable, but it's like when it comes to matters of the heart, there's a weakness in that, where like it starts to feel so good and you tend to get a little bit wrapped up in it, and then before you know it, shit's going AWire again. So it's like Spirit's kind of giving you the heads up, like, yes, enjoy this. Look at this, 9 of Cups, Aquarius. I love this. Enjoy it, play with it, interact with it, but don't, you know, just jump blindly into something, and don't just, it's counting your chickens before they hatch, right? So just take your time with whatever it is that's coming into fruition for you. The 9 of Cups with the Son of Swords, or the Knight of Swords underneath, there's communication around this happiness and joy that's coming in. You've got, what is that? Is that the Empress? It is. Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Sun card. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that is representing that, but honestly, Aquarius, I really feel like that is you, because you are opening up. I don't know what happened here recently for you that just was like, okay, let the dam break. I want to experience life again. But there's something here that's really emotionally inspiring you. Wheel of Fortune, a positive turn of events. Your luck is shifting. Yeah, you know, being on the good side of that karmic wheel, it feels good. It's kind of like, and I think for some of you too, you're seeing how everything is interconnected. Because you think about the wheel, you've got all 4 elements as part of that wheel, and you see that the way that it's put together in this one, everything is a part of something else. And I feel like you're coming into this comfortability of realizing you can be a part of something that fulfills you. I think 2023 for you guys was trying to figure out where you belong in the world, or experimenting with various things. That Page of Wands, again, a little impulsive, and I just said that, right? Like, they can be a little quick acting, that Page of Wands, but it's also a representation of opportunity. And I think that you were taking those opportunities in the past to see, but it was like you were operating from a space that you weren't really ready to open up. But I think the experiences of last year, the cat is making the ruckus in the background, my apologies, where you wanted to experience it, but you weren't open to it at the same time. You may have gone through some moments of something similar to the Dark Night of the Soul, where like your way of seeing things was being shaken, or you were trying to investigate and understand the deeper meanings, but with not incorporating certain levels of love to it, it became a little hard to kind of work through. So again, I feel like the new opportunities to take what you've learned and move into this year, they're absolutely there. Three of Pentacles, again, what did I say? Like, you know, you are a part of something greater. The Chariot, Cancerian energy as well. So it's like you're ready to move on. You're ready to move forward. I would say for some of you, you could be making, I don't really want to say investments. How do I put this? What's behind there? Let's see. Mother of Cups. You have learned, Aquarius, something about the meaning of unconditional love. I feel like if you were in a position last year where you walked away from something that was not, you weren't quite open to the way it was coming into you, or trying to show you something new, there is something here through an experience that has catapulted you into understanding what kind of groups you work better with, what kind of people you want to collaborate with, what kind of people you want to be a part of in these situations. Hang on one second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. That cat, he gets into things and was like, he'll stand at the door and he'll paw and he'll claw, and then he'll get in the litter box and do the same thing. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, oh my goodness. And if I can hear it, I know you guys can hear it. So, oh my goodness. Speaking of cats, right? So, anyhow, this is about working with the groups and the people that are resonating with your soul, what you're feeling drawn to, who you want to work with, whether this is work or partnerships, or just, I really feel like this is about you getting out and enjoying life. This is about, you know, like the community in itself, who you're connecting with, like, you can call it soul tribe kind of energy in a way. But what I do like about this, which I usually don't see for you all, is there is an incorporation of the cups. Like, love is sitting within what it is that you are doing. And I can't help but say to you, the past experiences, like, you may have, you or somebody you were dealing with could have walked away from a situation where they were trying to show you a different version of what people could be like. And that seemed very foreign to you. So the way that they would communicate that, or the way they would interact with you, was not on your terms, right? And you're a fixed sign, Aquarius, right? I'm a fixed sign too, as a Scorpio. I get it. We're stubborn asses. But it had to be on the way that you knew it to be. Something later on happens as part of your past that says you didn't follow that route, but now here you're getting to look at the ugly side of what people tell you love is, or how they will manipulate things or try to show you things in a certain way. There's something about this now that you're having this new experience, is that you're able to take those past, specifically 2 experiences, and be able to incorporate them in an understanding of where it is that you're headed now. So I hope that's making sense for you guys. There's the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You could have been dealing with somebody that was very intuitive. They could be intuitive now, whoever it is. But I do feel like this is, I don't know why I'm getting the idea of the Queen of Wands is somebody, I don't know, she's a teacher to me. 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups. Again, this could have been, and I can't help but feel, again, can't help it, like that's what they're giving me. That you could have walked away from something that was genuinely happy, or you just, I don't think that you completely saw how it was beneficial to you, because it was very different. And ultimately walking away from that without recognizing what it truly was. Okay, yeah, 4 of Swords. Taking a period of rest and recuperation. sitting with your thoughts. That takes you into that stalemate energy. But I think through that, though, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. It's like I could have, there's a little bit of regret of wishing you hung on to something from the past, but also knowing that it wasn't meant for you. It was supposed to teach you something. It was supposed to teach you about yourself and how you could expand. And through that now, you've got the Two of Swords to the Justice card. There is something here that is coming in to show you just that, okay? So don't beat yourself up on those things. It was meant to teach you, and that's fine. Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. This, Ten of Swords. Interesting. There's something around a Cancer or Piscean energy here, Aquarius, that you're starting to learn to walk away from. You could have seen, like, they could have presented to you in the past, too, a falsified sense of security that did not. And that could be that second situation, right? I talked about the first one. The second one, them being removed from your life, or you seeing them for who they truly were, is that Wheel of Fortune for you. It's putting you back on top of the wheel so that you can see what the positive attributes to the situations, good or bad. And then you have this omen here at the last, like it was a matter of when that this particular situation was going to show itself. And I think that maybe somebody, the message card kept coming out, and I did see it when I first opened up your reading. I said, oh, these cards are backwards, and I adjusted those. The message card was one of them, and I've seen those pop up for just about every sign in this week's readings. This could be coming to fruition now. So when we look at Pluto and Aquarius, it's revelations. So something that someone could have said to you as part of this Nine of Cups in the past was kind of predictive to this Queen of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. That it was not as it appeared to be, right? It would create some sabotage, backstabbing. There was something around this energy that, and I think that came out here a couple weeks ago for you guys, that you were starting to see something that someone had relayed to you. It was like they were having this 3D experience and you being you, and I'm not knocking you for this because I think it's cool that you guys are like this, that you were seeing it outside of the earthly realm. And for now, it's like, at this point now, it's bringing you back down to earth and going, oh, now I get it. How did I miss that? How did I not see that? And that's what I'm saying. Don't hold yourself responsible in a way, like accountability, yes, but feeling like you have regrets that you should have done something differently, you don't need to have that. You now know. Again, it was part of the lesson in the plan from the universe. So what is this Three of Pentacles about for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Three of Pentacles. Whoa. This is, okay. Oh, there was two that came out. Ace of Cups again. Seven of Wands. And then the Knight of Wands. That impulsive energy. Ten of Pentacles. Don't be in a hurry to bring other people in. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. You've learned you're learning how to establish better boundaries when it comes to particular people and situations as well. When I said to you earlier, be careful that, like, once you start to get back out in the world and play and enjoy yourself and move forward, that you don't get caught back up in that energy of just throwing all your eggs in one basket or waiting for, counting your chickens before they hatch or whatever, because that impulsivity can get us into trouble. If we're not seeing the big picture, Spirit is saying when it comes to how you're approaching things in regards to opening that heart space, make sure that you're establishing the appropriate boundaries for yourself. And it isn't going to just help you, it's also going to help the other side of a situation. 9 and 1, 10 of Cups. You have the 8, the 9, and the 1. Essentially, when it's said and done, Aquarius, you're looking at the 10 of Pentacles, right? Five of Swords is taking back what is for you and claiming that. Five of Swords can be a really shitty card, and it can be a really positive card if you allow it to be, depending on how it comes out. And I said to, what sign was it? It might have been Libra. I think it was Libra and Scorpio, maybe. I keep wanting to say the 11 of certain suits. And the Chariot has this pentacle. This horse has the pentacle on him, right? And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, and I want to go the 11 of Pentacles. There is no 11. I don't know what the significance of me wanting to say that now 3 times over this week is. you know, that's probably for me to figure out, right? I don't know why I want to go there, but I do. But I will also say, Aquarius, you're the 11th sign in the zodiac as well. So 1111 could be very important. But I think that when it comes to the way you're, and there, that would break down to 11 as well between the two of those. The way you're investing yourself into partnership, or just investing yourself in the sense of love, is really changing. And you're closing out a cycle of that, and you're learning how to love yourself first without giving everything you've got away in order to feel acceptance and or love. So what's the advice here? Check in. Yeah, check in with yourself. Listen, don't be afraid to check in with other people. As I say, that connects on the bottom. You know, I feel like there have been points, Aquarius, where you have trusted the wrong people because they were able to manipulate your mindset and see where you were and then use that against you. And I think other people have come in and trying to give you some kind of advice that was very different, or an adherence to something that was just outside of your norm that became inner conflicting for you. Like, it was intriguing to some extent, but then at the same time it was a little confusing, and that could have kind of got you caught up. So it's like checking in with whatever it is that you're pondering about, taking a moment to really think about where you're learning new information and taking things in. Does it make you feel lighter, or does it make you feel heavier in that regard? If you're taking in this information and you're checking in with yourself as the stuff is coming in, you're going to know exactly where you need to go. So there's that. All right. And then advice for Aquarius, please, Spirit. What are those? Ask for help. Listen, don't forge the path alone when it comes to healing the heart space. Like, share that, write that, talk to your guides about that, find a trusted friend, advisor, therapist, whatever it is. But I also feel like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that sit there. I also feel like there's just a need to be mindful, Aquarius. That patience coming out in the reverse. You know, I just said about that impulsivity, right? Like, you're going to want to be very careful about, like, you're breaking loose from this space that has created this conflict, whether there's a lot of cups and there's a lot of pentacles here. A lot of love and a lot of money, we'll call it. This is cutting you loose to go elsewhere, to soar, right? To come out of the shadows and be your authentic self, and I think you are. But again, you need to check your patience. Do not act quickly, because if you do, I feel like it's going to send you straight back into that place of feeling emotionally detached or needing to be a little brash about situations, and you're going to find yourself repeating a cycle. So even if it feels very different and very uncomfortable, remember that part of our growth is to be uncomfortable. Don't take it as something bad, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this helped. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.